Welcome to Cooking with Madho. I am in the west side of Queen's Park, Savannah, Port of Spain, Trinidad, and I'm going to take you to Tragarit Road. So after coming up Abercrombie Street and meeting Napa headquarters for culture in Trinidad, I then decide to take to the Queen's Park Savannah, one side of the road, the west side. I pass the Foreign Affairs Ministry. I pass some popular oil companies like Heritage Petroleum, seen here. I'm also going to pass British Petroleum headquarters, seen here. And then I get onto Woodford Street. And from Woodford Street, I'll eventually find myself along Cipriani Boulevard into Tragarit Road. Right, so here I am. That's Cipriani Boulevard, close to Jenny's Walk, close to the old Club 51 Degrees. And from Cipriani Boulevard and that Service Commissions Department where I once worked, I make myself back into Tragarit Road. And Tragarit Road at this place, Cheyenne's Food Palace, what I rate to be the best roti shop in Port of Spain, and rivaling the Khan family of San Juan, their roti shop, rivaling the Ali family of Barataria, their roti shop, and it's because their mango is succulent. Their mango is rich and caramelized. It's perfect along with the pumpkin, the kalaloo, the chana aloo, and one dalpuri with chana aloo, pumpkin takari, and the mango. Yes, please. Yes, you could put pepper in it. No, medium. The green puree is bhaji or kalaloo, not Jamaican, but actually made out of taro leaves, onion, garlic, culantro, and scotch bonnet with lime. And then the other green vegetable stir fry is bodi or bora. Cheyenne's Roti Shop is like so many other roti shops that is very unique. It is a mom and pop's diner pretty much, and it is Trinidad's answer to micro entrepreneurship, because a lot of these family shops really start off small, but they create a lot of business opportunities for their employees. They create forward and backward linkages for farming communities and market vendors. And, you know, it's really part of the story of the success of the country. But another success story is seen with Yusuf and Hassan and even the Syrian community in San Fernando and Princestown, where they've opened up their gyro shops and they're really excelling in offering vegetarian options. They do offer the shawarma as well, but the vegetarian options like the falafel scene here is really out of this world. You know, I love this falafel. It's made out of chickpea pureed with parsley, with cumin, with paprika or some version of spice that is somewhat hot. And Yusuf's has been around. It's gathered a great reputation. Mark Weens has visited here recently. So that should give you an idea of how popular and big it is. He chose Yusuf's rather than all other gyro shops. So I wondered, you know, if it's good enough for Mark Weens, let me try it and tell you what the hype is about. And it is real hype. They don't just give you the tabbouleh or the kind of mixed garden salad toppings to go along with the falafel scene here. They don't just give you nice, lovely grill marks with your pita bread. No, what they also do is they do a good job with putting additional things, toppings. So I turned down the papas fritas or the garlic potatoes or the French fries, but I made sure I got my tahini sauce made out of sesame seed. I made sure I put in the usual Trini series of condiments, the Holy Trinity, not mustard this time, but ketchup and pepper sauce. The Holy Trinity, literally the case, very popular in Trinidad. And yeah, he wrapped that for me. He did not put any additional things, but the tabbouleh itself was quite tasty. And I really found that tabbouleh is a nice way of having a garden salad. A fun fact is that Venezuelans are working a lot in the food industry scene here, and I welcome them to the country. I did eventually go into Henry Street, Port of Spain, and I met the Starbucks of the Caribbean, owned by Mario Sabga Aboud. Rituals. Trinidad's answer to Starbucks. When Starbucks refused to set up shop in Trinidad or other famous coffee shops, Rituals was invented. And it rivals, the Cafe Blue brand, seen here as well, popular in Jamaica. But Rituals really, is very good for donuts. And then I made my way to Princestown, back to Princestown. And the next to the Princestown Anjuman Sunatul Jamaat, their mosque, their masjid next to the primary school associated with Anjuman Sunatul Jamaat is the Bread Bin. And it is a Muslim-run establishment that has eggless and halal variety. So it's very clearly posted. So if you're Hindu, vegetarian, Rasta, and you're looking for food like that, no problem. Then I was ridiculously impressed with the Arabic food right next door, close to Haris, the supermarket and the supercenter, and opposite Tilak Singh's Furniture Palace. You could even get a lot of Egyptian foods like hummus, which is kind of like a chickpea infused paste, very tasty. You could get fatouche, which is like an Arab salad. You could get the baba ganoush, which is the roasted eggplant kind of salad mixed up with olive oil, sesame seed, and all of this could be served with tahini, which is a sesame seed or kind of, not oil, but a kind of chutney. But many people just order the vegetarian pizzas. Many people order pizza in general. They also have shawarma here, not surprising. But really, people seem to like their grill. And people love the tahini. They love the tabbouleh. They love the side orders like the baba ganoush. I actually had the tabbouleh, and I thought it was very well flavored, and I'm very proud to see that this Egyptian Arab has chosen Princestown as his home to settle, and he has brought the food in the last 2 years to this country. So a lot of people give you a narrative of a xenophobic Caribbean society and Trinidad, and it's not necessarily true. I mean, in fact, it's the opposite. I was being euphemistic when I said not true. So most people really are very welcoming of immigrants, not just businesses. And I was so inspired by the Arabic food that I went back home in Jamaica and I decided I'm going to make falafels. And here I am. I'm deep frying my falafels, and I'm actually using a store-bought product from Egypt that you could get in Hilo, you could get in Massy stores, you could get in Passad supermarket, I think. And you could get this throughout the US easily. That's my falafel. It has some sesame seed in there. You have the chickpea flour in there. And then I'm using my pita bread. And if you see that pita bread, I'm flipping it from side to side. I have no tower, but that's going to be my base for my falafel sandwich. And in my falafel sandwich, just like the one I showed you prepared by Yusuf's, I'm going to actually put some falafels on top, and I'm going to stir fry some vegetables and some salad with it, replicating the recipe I saw on the Cipriani Boulevard. And I'm kind of just stir frying some of these veggies here. So that's what I'm doing. I pour on my stir-fry vegetables on top of my pita bread, and then I place the falafels and some sauces in, and I wrap it this way at home. I don't do the circular wrap like Yusuf's. Thank you for watching this episode. As I head back to Jamaica, my brother takes me with his friend Prem at a pickup point to drive into the Piaco International Airport. We see stragglers on the road still partying. This is by South Park, and until we reach the airport here, this is my family. Ye mera parivar hai. You see my nephew, Ashutosh, Amba, my niece, my mother, and my eldest brother, Ishwar, and his wife. See you soon. Chal gayo. Fir milenge.